It is said that some athletes are born talented and others have to work to develop those skills. In the case of Terri Gibbons, it was a combination of both of those realities that led to her outstanding athletic career. From the time she was a child, it seemed there was a chance to participate in an athletic opportunity, then she would take it. As the years progressed, she added more and more sports involvements to her life. With her parents buying a camp when she was a child, she grew up on the water, and it was there that she would leave her mark in the world of sports. Taking up the sport of water skiing at a young age, with each passing summer her skills improved. With limited access to equipment and coaching, it did seem that her ability to advance in the sport wouldn't be a reality. In 1981, all that changed, as that was the year that Thunder Bay hosted the Canada Summer Games. Volunteering in the boats for the event and having the opportunity to watch the top skiers in the country compete in her hometown provided this young athlete with some valuable experience, knowledge, and inspiration. The equipment that was left behind following the event also aided in her training. In 1983, she was invited to be part of the team to compete at the Ontario Summer Games in Sudbury. With no real competitive experience and limited training opportunities, she entered the competition with no expectation of winning. As it turned out, she underestimated her talent, bringing home gold in slalom and silver in tricks. Her success earned her the opportunity to train with the Ontario team and try out for the chance to compete at the 1985 Canada Summer Games. Earning one of only 3 available spots, she found herself packing her bags, heading off to St. John's for the national event. Along the way, she picked up medals in the Ontario and Eastern Canadian Championships before heading to the Games, where she once again came through with flying colors. In the jumping event, she claimed gold and just missed out on another trip to the top of the podium, bringing home a silver in the slalom. Her success helped Ontario claim a first-place finish overall in the water skiing competition. And her winning didn't stop there. After a short stop in Thunder Bay, she was off to the 1985 Canadian National Championships in Innisfail, Alberta. And there she won double gold in slalom and jump and a silver in trick, with her performance earning her the overall national crown. The next year, the national championships were held in Quebec. Returning as the national champion and having recently received a sponsorship from O'Brien Skis, she had a little more pressure on her to perform. But it didn't seem to let the pressure get to her, as winning a gold in jump and silver medals in trick and slalom and repeating as the overall national water skiing champion. It appeared that a pattern was emerging with this outstanding athlete coming to dominate women's water skiing in Canada. A pattern that would remain consistent throughout her entire career. From 1985 to 1989, she won 5 consecutive overall Women's 1 national water skiing titles, bringing home 25 national medals, including 15 gold, 5 silver, and 5 bronze. In 1987, she was selected to represent Canada at the Asian International Water Ski Competition in Singapore. Her gold medals in jumping and slalom and bronze in tricks saw her emerge as a top female overall and helped Canada place first in the team category in the 10-country competition. Putting in one of her best performances at the 1989 Canadian Championships, skier gal retired from competition that year, coming out of retirement briefly in 1992 to compete in and win the Canadian Masters water ski title. Having coached at summer schools during her career and serving as an assistant coach with the Canadian national junior team, along with Mary and Cliff Bluchert, decided to start Gibby's Water Ski School in 1993, one of the first schools in Canada to offer programs for persons with special needs. Operating until 2000, it promoted the sport to the next generation of water skiers. Although it was in water skiing that Terri gained national recognition, this multi-talented athlete has also competed successfully in the local sports scene for many years, making a name for herself in such sports as long-distance running and cross-country skiing. When you consider the efforts that it took for an athlete coming from a community with very little opportunities in her chosen sport to consistently make it to the top of the podium in national competitions and represent her country with distinction in international events, accomplishments of Terri Gibbons are truly that much more incredible.